My experience on Survivor has just been totally surreal. The adventure with people, the adventures of being mentally and physically challenged almost every single day, and living in a cave has just been totally awesome. As Mark says, just soak it in. And Mark and Jeff say, soak it in. It goes by in a flash, and it really does. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that your family and your friends are all that really count in the world. And make sure you take care of them and appreciate them. And another thing, if I've shown anybody out there anything, I hope I've shown them the will to try anything. Don't listen to the word you can't do something. You're too young, you can't do it. You're too old, you can't do it. Give people the opportunity to tell you no. At least try. Try everything. If you want to be a doctor and you're in your 50s, why not try it? Don't quit. I'm a teacher. I don't want any of my students to ever quit anything. You're not always going to be the top student, but you can always try and you can always finish a task. You might be the very last. I fell off of almost everything that they had out here for me. And I mean, I got up and Jeff would yell, focus, Jan, focus. And I'd get up and I'd try again. I'd fall again. And I kept going, and finally I got over this bamboo thing and I went, yes! I was dead last. Brian was about to win, but I did not give up. You can't quit. You cannot give up. You've got to keep on trying no matter how hard it is. And I hope I've encouraged all ages to go out and try something. To always stay physically and mentally in charge and in tune to yourself. I recommend anybody trying to do something like this. It was awesome, and everybody here that I worked with, they are phenomenal. The orchestration of this whole production, it's just, they're geniuses, each and every one, and they are truly kind and caring people. It's just a wonderful production. I can't thank them enough for giving me the opportunity and believing, hey, this little lady might have something. I told them in my interviews, I said, y'all don't know me. I'm stronger than I look. And I think I proved that to themselves, and I proved it to myself. I didn't know I could ever be here 38 days in a bat cave with rats and snakes and bats. Oh my! But it's wouldn't take it for for anything. And I want to tell each and every one of y'all, I'm going to be calling. I'm going to be keeping in touch because y'all are now my new best friends. Thank y'all once again. Y'all were awesome. Thank you. A total whole new look on my family and my friends' relationships. Yes. Survivor has taught me or reminded me what my family and friends are the all-time most important thing to me ever, and I need to appreciate them, and I need to show them all the time how much they mean to me. It's just being out here without your family and friends and being so isolated is emotionally hard on you, and you make new bonds and new friendships, but those which are going to be lasting for me. But my family and friends are, I can't wait to go call them and tell them how much I appreciate them. And if I haven't said I love you, every time I talk to you, I'll absolutely make sure I do say I love you, because I just totally admire and cherish my family and my friends. They're awesome. I was living too fast of a life, and I mean that for the past, I think, 100 years with 5 children, that's all I've done. And so I have never had time for myself. I'm running from baseball to football to basketball to swimming, juggling every single thing because I didn't want to miss out on any of their adventures as a teenager, and I was losing myself in their lives. And now that I'm down to my last one, it's time for me to reevaluate that and to, I'm sure I have to a degree not had my husband as high as I need. Mr. Bill needs to be higher than the kids now, because he's not that they're any less value, but it's he and I now, and it's a time for us to have an adventure, and he's a top priority, and it's now time for my children to start their adventure, and I hope their adventure has just been every bit as awesome as mine. But I'm going to slow down just a little bit and take it all in like I have learned how to here. Myself making it this far has totally blown me away, yes. A lot of this stuff has been extremely physically hard and mentally hard, and I'm just surprised that I could rise to the occasion. Although I did have a excellent tribe that could also support me, that was totally blew me away. The ruggedness of it, I expected it to be hard, and it really was not any harder than I expected. And if you take this on and you come out here and you think it's not going to be this hard, well, you're sadly mistaken. You didn't look at the previous ones. I have been very proud of myself for hanging in and doing this, and I think I've been really surprised at the honesty and the kindness from everybody within the production. I was blown away how Mark and Jeff and everybody went out of the way to make our family members that came over just feel unbelievable. I mean, our family members were grinning ear to ear, and they bonded immediately, just like we did. I was totally surprised at how much they bonded, and all they could say was, these people are the nicest, just so kind, and that made every one of us just feel wonderful, because we had no idea what was going on, and it made us feel wonderful that our families were coming over here and having the experience of their lives. I was blown away by that.